Good afternoon everyone. Today I will be presenting on a crucial technology that underpins much of our digital communication, the Multipurpose Internet Mail Extension Protocol, or MIME. We'll explore how MIME revolutionized email and continues to be essential for diverse content we exchange daily. MIME wasn't developed by a large corporation, but rather through the dedication efforts of two individuals, Nathaniel Bronstein and Ned Field. The initial work was formalized in RFC 1341, published back in June 1992. This wasn't a solo effort in a vacuum. It was a response to the growing need to send more than just simple text over the internet. Subsequent RFCs further defined and expanded the protocol. Before MIME, email was quite limited. It essentially only supported basic English text, known as 7-bit ASCII. MIME stepped in to break these barriers in an internet standard that allows email messages to carry a much wider range of content. This includes text in different languages and character sets, various types of attachments like images and videos. Messages composed of multiple distinct parts, even header information written in non-English characters. Essentially, MIME made email the versatile communication tool we know today. Thank you.
Let's understand how Mime network works through a Mime email processing system. So, with the help of this diagram, firstly we have the composition in which the email is created with text and attachments. Next, we have the header generation. Mime headers like version, content type, and encoding are added here. Next, we have the encoding. Encoding is used for non-text data like images, and they are encoded using base64. Structuring. The message is split into sections using boundaries. Next, we have the transmission. The transmission involves the sending of the email via SMTP. Next, we have the reception, where the recipient's email client receives the email. Next, we have the decoding and interpretation, where the client decodes and prepares the content. And finally, we are displaying the email, where it involves the formatted text, embedded media and attachments, all. So next we have the details of the protocol, that is rules and commands of the Mime header fields. The magic of Mime lies in its header fields. The Mime version field simply indicates that the message is using the Mime standard, typically version 1. The content type field is arguably the most important, as it tells the email client exactly what kind of data is in the body or a specific file. For example, a plain text, a JPG image, or a PDF document. For content that isn't plain ASCII, the content transfer encoding field specifies how that data has been encoded for reliable transmission. Common encodings include quoted printable for mostly text with some special characters, and base64 for binary data. Other important headers include content ID for uniquely identifying parts and content disposition, which suggests how the client should handle the content, like displaying it inline or as an attachment with specific file names. Finally, the boundary, that is crucial for multi-part messages, acting as a separator between the different content sections. So, after that, let's see what type of multi-part messages should be used.
Start.
Which type of multi-part message should be used? Well, firstly, multi-part mix that is suitable for sending different independent data types like text and attachments. Next, we have the multi-part alternative that is ideal for providing the same content in different formats such as plain text and HTML. Then we have the multi-part related that is best for sending related components of a single document like an HTML page with inline images. Next, we have the multi-part report that is used for encapsulating status reports or error messages. We have the multi-part sign, which is used for digital signatures to ensure authenticity. And then lastly, we have multi-part encrypted, which is used for encryption to secure content.
Hi, I'm Ashok. Now let's discuss that Mime doesn't handle the actual sending of data across the internet. Instead, it operates at the application layer of the TCP/IP model. We need to observe that simple transfer protocols are observed, like simple mail transfer protocol, which is SMTP, for this purpose. Applications of Mime are The applications of Mime are widespread and fundamental to modern email. It's what allows us to send and receive all sorts of attachments, from documents and spreadsheets to images, audio and video files. Mime is also essential for HTML mail, enabling rich text formatting, embedded images and hyperlinks. It supports international communication by allowing the use of various character sets. We see it in action when we send emails with both text and attachments, or when an email provides both a plain text and an HTML version. Mime also enables inline content where images appear directly within the email body. Furthermore, it forms the basis of secure email protocols like S-Mime, which add digital signatures and encryption.
3.
Now, before Mime, there wasn't a universally accepted way to handle non-ASCII content in email. People often resort to cumbersome manual encoding methods like UU encode and UUD code, which were not very user-friendly or reliable. In terms of advancements, we have protocols like S-Mime, which builds upon Mime to provide secure email communication through encryption and digital signatures. PGP Mime is another standard that integrates PGP encryption and signing with Mime. While web-based messaging platforms often handle multimedia natively when they interact with traditional email systems, they still rely on Mime for compatibility, making it a foundational technology. Now, let's see implementation and case study. Mime is so deeply integrated into modern email systems that we often don't even realize it's working. Every modern email client and server has built-in Mime support. Consider a simple example. You want to email a friend a text message along with a JPEG photo. When you compose this email and attach the image, your client automatically formats it as a Mime message with the content type set to multi-part/mix. The body will contain two parts. The first with the content type and second with the image JPEG, the actual file name and the image data encoded in base64. When your friend receives this image, their client reads these headers, displays the text and presents the photo.jpg as an attachment, all thanks to Mime. Now, let's move on to the conclusion. In conclusion, Mime is truly foundational protocol that revolutionized the internet email. It broke the limitations of plain text and enabled the rich exchange of diverse content that we take for granted today. It's a testament to its design that it has remained a crucial part of our digital infrastructure, and its extensibility has allowed for development of even more advanced email technologies. So, the next time you send or receive an email with an attachment of formatted text, remember the unsung hero working behind the scenes.